Welcome to another Planet 5D giveaway. I'm Planet Mitch, and I'm going to help you walk through the process of entering our giveaway. We're using a tool called punchtab, and one of the great things about it is not only do you get 6 different ways to enter our giveaway all by yourself, but we give you the ability to send the link to your friends via Twitter, email, Facebook, wherever, and every time they click on your link, you'll get an additional 5 entries. That's 5 entries for every one of those people. Each one of those clicks obviously brings people to Planet 5D, which gives us exposure, exposes them to the products that we're giving away, plus it helps you get a whole bunch more entries. So please help us by spreading that link around. But don't spam. To help us walk through the process of creating an entry, all 6 entries for you, by the way, plus getting your friends to enter, we've created this sample giveaway on the blog. You'll see this right now has nothing in it where it says your entries. This will show the total number of entries of people all over the world who have entered, and this little green box shows the number of days left in the giveaway. The prize will be described in this little center box, and then here's how you can enter yourself. We have to have a way of connecting to you, so you can either enter with your email address or by connecting with Facebook. If you click on the Facebook Connect, up will pop a Facebook login. If you're already logged in, it will allow you to go through that process. Right now I'm going to do cancel just so I can show you how to do the entry via email. So it pops up with the ability to enter your name. I'm going to enter my name, and then I'm going to enter an email address, and I'm going to do enter the giveaway. Now I have 1 entry. In order to get the additional 6 entries, I have to follow through the process. You'll see right here it says steps 1 through 6. I can skip those steps if I don't particularly want to follow somebody on Twitter or whatever, or I will go through this process. Now, in this particular case, I already follow myself, so I'm going to have to skip this step, and I won't get an entry for it. Now, you see I can add a tweet. So I click on tweet, and up pops a box where I share this link. And by the way, the interesting point is that what you particularly want to do is to highlight this long little link and do a copy. I'm going to do a right mouse click and do a copy, because that's the link that you want to give to all of your followers, your friends, and post it on your blog or wherever, because that's a specific link to your entry. I'm going to create a new tab, for example, and I'm going to paste that link in here and show you what happens when they click on that link. It takes them straight to the blog with the giveaway. So they come to the blog, but you get credit for 5 entries. So going back to the share the link on Twitter, I can't actually tweet this because this particular giveaway isn't live, and I don't want all my followers trying to click on that link to win something which isn't really there. So in this particular case, I don't get another entry. So I'm going to have to skip this one too. Gosh, man, I'm not going to win this contest, am I? There's an option to comment on this blog post. So if you were to scroll down and enter a comment, then you will get an additional entry. I'm going to click on done, and it's going to take me to the next step. So in order to connect via Facebook, I would have to log in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Show you how this little process works. So now I'm a Facebook fan of whatever that link was that I set up, and I think it was Planet 5D. And so I'm going to click on thanks to go on to the next one. And in this particular one, you have to click the like button. And now this particular is the Google+. Now, I don't think I'm logged into Google+, so I'm going to skip this step. But you see now that I have 5 entries. So every process that I've gone through where I actually clicked on the appropriate icon and did the appropriate action, I've gotten an extra entry. So I'm going to skip this one just for fun. So now you see there are still things that I wasn't able to do. When you come back to this particular blog post and you want to check the number of entries, it's always going to be right here at the top. You can keep an eye on how many of your friends have been clicking your link, and if you're not getting enough entries, ask them to come back. If you don't remember the URL, it is down here in this little box. It's a long URL, but if you didn't copy it when you were in the Twitter process, or if you skipped the Twitter process, you can still get to the link right here in this little entry box. Make sure you copy the whole thing. I usually triple click, and it's not working right now, or you can do, on Mac, you can do Apple A or Command A, which will select the whole thing, and do a right mouse click and do copy, because you want the entire link. That's the process of creating entries and getting your friends to enter. Best of luck. We hope you win. I'd love to be able to give everybody a prize, but obviously that can't happen. But your odds are increased if you spread the link. Thanks for reading planet5D, and come back every day to see our HDSLR news. By the way, you can access that here in the menu bar. Or if you want to see our scoop news, you can click on that. If you want to see our Twitter trends, what's happening in Twitter, check there. Every day we're posting a new video from an HDSLR video. You want to read more in our forums, you can connect there. We've got a whole bunch of training resources. We also have recorded our podcasts, and those are available on this link. You can always find out about our ethics. And now that we've finally gotten it to respond, there's our news aggregator, which came up under the news. If you want to learn more about gear, click on the gear link. Check us out on Facebook. Or if you want to write Planet Mitch, click on the contact link. And thanks for reading Planet5D.